Hello, and welcome back to Wargroove. Since the last time we have played, I have received archers and witches. Now, I have not seen witches mentioned in any of the descriptions for any of these missions, and I don't think I've encountered a witch on the opponent's side in any of the missions I've played either, but presumably they can be built out of towers, so I might check out one of the tower missions just to look at the unit. But as for archers, we do have access to this mission here, which is recommending the use of archers to reach the enemy. Torch requires southern walls. I don't actually know what that means, but I do not have southern walls. And so I guess half a mission is all I can really do right now. And you know, that's part of the randomizer. Sometimes you can't complete a mission in one go, but you can do part of it to get something. So in order to sort of show that aspect of things, I figured we might as well check this out. And hey, we might unlock a new mission that we can play as well for beating it. Don't know what this torch is. Let's find out. There we go. Stuff. Okay. So, opponent is black. That's unfortunate. Means that it's going to be hard to see, and it looks like we actually have a different leader than the one that was on the icon. That's always the case. I just get thrown off every time. Okay. Nothing particularly new here. Let's start with a swordsman and just grab ourselves some things. It looks like the woods here exist mostly just to make us slow at the beginning. Okay, they have a castle here with 1% health. Is this an indestructible wall? Okay, so southern walls lets me get access to this. It probably breaks this. And then this, the castle just can't be hit by anything, so I need... This might have been dangerous, but I wanted to get myself the position. Also, we have to see the snow effect here. I do like the art for the battle, even though I tend to skip through it a lot. But, it's pretty well done. And interesting how certain things line up, but then like the road doesn't, obviously. Alright, so we have two dogs coming in. Probably not going to be good for you. You can afford a ranger. Ranged ground units able to move and attack in the same turn. Critical hit when stationary. Well, if they attack our swordsman, we will be able to defend. If they team up on my leader, which I had a feeling the knights would do, he's fairly isolated.
I have a spell for this.
Like just up against the edge of the map. There's not a lot they can do. They're going to destroy that. But they can trap me as well. Well, I'm okay with that. You're gonna spend yourself attacking this for not much damage, and it's just gonna heal like 1 pip worth on its own. That's fine. Commander's basically dead. So we have potentially a problem there. I don't know if the AI is smart enough to cycle units. I'm pretty sure it isn't. What? I mean, we still did 75. Thought that was in range. Okay, well. You know what, let's just do this. That'll distract them.
This should be advantageous.
I feel like I was saying something and I got distracted. Oh yeah, they're going for the castle. That's good for me as long as I don't lose it. That's suddenly looking very not good for me. Okay, if I move... There's nowhere I can move where I get the bonus. Okay, I do it that way. I see. I can attack you with 3 units, so I guess that's what we're doing. Start with the commander.
Lightning blast!
So them getting my castle down to about 1 health was very good for me, provided they don't destroy it. Because that's a lot of health wasted on them, and it's just going to heal over time as long as I'm not taking hits. Further hits to it. And... I mean, they have 300, I've got... Well, I can do, what? Overview? Yeah. So 300 as well. So I get 100 bonus from the multi-world. I wonder if I build a Ballista, if I could just attack the castle with that. Okay, well, they shouldn't be able to do enough damage given how low their health is. Yeah. Oh, they didn't take this. Interesting. I wonder if I'm expected to be here or something. I don't really want to. I think that's a good spot for a Ballista. Which I guess we'll save up for. Could attack, or I could stand here. Well, we'll take the hit to them. Is it the unit that we're supposed to be using? Using the expected unit tends to make things pretty easy. Oh, they didn't own that yet. Right, 1, 2, 3, 400. Alright, you were... what was your special? Elder's Shield. I don't actually know. Let's not use that just yet. Okay, you can't attack from there. You can attack from here, though. Okay, good enough. I wonder. This is gonna let them hit my archer with their spearmen. Got a swordsman because I'm trying to save money for a ballista, but we will... still produce a unit, because just having units is useful. Yeah, that's a hard matchup. Yes. Spearman does well there. So if you attack here, it is a crit. Interesting. It would be melee though. We've seen the archer melee attack before. The archers really move, huh? Okay, if I go here, range is 3. Is that including your own tile? Doesn't specify. Okay, well, they survived. That's not great. Let's get rid of it first. Elder Shield.
Cherry stones defend us!
Allied units within the crystal's aura enjoy increased defense. The crystal's health depletes over time. Okay. I'd say that ended up in a good spot. I just wanted to get rid of the dog first so that I could not inadvertently make it invulnerable or something silly like that. Okay, it looks like it lasts for 5 turns. It's pretty good. Guess we're not getting a unit this turn. So attacking an archer with an archer does allow them to fire back. I guess that makes sense. Oh, defense 3 because of this. It's like, you're just on an open road. You shouldn't. Shouldn't have a lot of defense. So spending all our money on reinforcements instead of a unit, I don't know if that was worth it. Ooh. But anyway, okay, we can't hit anything from there, but we can do this, right? And that should just beat the mission. Okay. So literally just get an archer into position, and can't do this because the wall is up. Well, that was pretty quick. Does unlock a new mission though. I guess that's not too surprising given that all of these have gone off to 2, and over here we've had this, yeah, this one went to 2, this one went to 2, there's even another one here. So we'd expect probably one more off of each of these too. Ward off dragons using a Ballista. Well, we do have Ballista as an unlocked unit, so let's just do one more mission. Iron purple, they are orange. They can produce, yeah, so Sky Riders, like I haven't seen those, but they are a tower unit. I mean,
this'll do nicely.
guess we'll just run in here. Grab that. We want a swordsman right off the bat. I feel like a ballista isn't a great starting unit. Unless we're just gonna lose our... Okay, maybe...
Our dominion grows.
Maybe we just lose if we don't get a ballista on turn 1. Yeah, because I can't even attack that. Okay. I mean, we'll play this out, but it's not going to take us long. So this is cleverly set up in such a way that basically Ballista is hard required for this mission. Okay. Good to know. In that case... Yeah, because I can't produce air units. Could produce a ranger or an alchemist, maybe? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna be stubborn. Oh, you probably can't get far enough. Well, you know what? It's not gonna take long to test. Okay. And we want that, which we're probably not going to get. Well, that worked out. I'd rather have the alchemist than have a ballista, because I feel like it's more versatile. We want that and this. We'll get a knight and start smashing things. Can you get up here? You can. Excellent. Alchemists can capture, yeah. Interesting. Well, we're just gonna keep going knights. I like the move speed. Darn it. I guess it stopped him from grabbing the center, but... I'm not going to win that fight, but we should be able to grab this. Oh. Okay, well if he's going to do that instead, that's fine. We got a unit up here. Although it's not going to do very well with an archer and an alchemist there. Capture this with our alchemist next turn. Okay, up here we want water just to slow them down, honestly.
Let's hope this works.
That should be good, and then with the extra... let's save up money. Swordsman up here to mess around with stuff. They're just messing around. I mean, I can probably just kill their commander. I don't know what they're doing, but they're in a very bad spot. Yeah, this is already one. Unless I lose my commander doing something stupid. Come back to reinforce here. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. They're trapped pretty deep. They're not using their groove for some reason. They could be producing a free swordsman unit. And I'm in a fairly strong spot. So what's your groove? Scorching fire or cooling water? Interesting. If I do this, what happens? Do I hurt my own unit? Let's find out.
Now we're talking!
Did that do anything? That was kind of disappointing. Not gonna lie, that's not how I thought that was gonna play out. Yeah, they do less damage because grass is more defense than road.
Return to dust.
Probably want to capture, honestly. That keeps them from running through it. Protects my archer. We've got another knight here. Yeah, having a variety of units makes things easier for sure. Knights just not move onto roads? Or onto mountains? I mean, that would kind of make sense. We'll start next to a mountain and we'll see what happens. I'm out of money because I made a knight. Okay. Well, that groove was disappointing. I probably just used it wrong. But again, I don't think it matters. Oh, I haven't seen that tile set before. Or that background, rather. Finally claimed that village. Okay, I mean, if that's what he wants to do... Ah. Slowly expands over time? I don't know about that. But anyway, as far as I know, there's no special thing to do here, so let's just... Let's just win. Okay, no mountains at all. In that case... Just do that. This is super slow. I just don't know.
This is not the end!
The Ballista not required, it turns out. Alright. So that was And Hell Followed. I just got a level episode 4 mission 7 for Doom player. Just scroll back up from the previous one, Frigid Archery, I sent a grub to a Hollow Knight player. Okay. So that's the progress for today. 2 more missions. We did something sort of out of logic, I guess, if we consider the descriptions to be the logical requirements. One last thing that I want to do, though. We're going to produce a witch unit. I'm not going to be replaying the mission, I'm just going to be playing it enough to get my witch. Or whatever the Florin equivalent is. That's a lot of money. Okay, air to air. So compared to the Harpy, which is the other combat unit I have, immensely mobile, useful for crossing enemy lines, critical hit above a mountain, good against soldiers, weak to basically mages. Okay. Air to air, critical hit when target is not adjacent to its own allied witch. Ah. Interesting. So the witch sort of counters itself. Like if the enemy has witches, you want your own witches to deal with them, basically. Okay, that's kind of cool. Deals 10% damage to all unit types. Good against aeronauts and weak to land mages. Alright, I guess that makes sense. It would have to have a land-based weakness since it's the air-to-air counter unit. Yeah, okay, cool. That's all I really wanted to do, just look at it. I guess we can just let it fight something once, just so we can see it in action. Actually, that might not be true. It might not be able to attack land. Now that I think about it. It's pretty expensive for not being able to attack land, though. Ah. I see. That is very expensive. Also, I don't know if that does a friendly fire. I don't know. This will be an interesting unit. I hope there is a mission that is I hope there is a mission that focuses on them. Maybe the offshoot from one of these. Because I'd like to mess around with that. Seems very specialized. Kind of like the Thief is very specialized, but it did have a dedicated unit, dedicated mission. Once we get Rifleman, we'll try that. So done with Wargroove. Until I get... Well, if I get Southern Walls, I guess I just got that one torch check. I might not even do that on video. I might just do that off, if that's what I get first. Although, actually, Southern Walls is this. Knight and Southern Walls. So if I get Southern Walls, I guess I'd replay this for the torch, and I also do this. But for now, that's all there is. So I'll see you once I have another unit.